Okay, starting off October readings. Because it is Libra season, we are starting with Libra, and I'm doing these a little bit different than I've done before, where instead of having all of the elements in one video, I'm just gonna do each sign for its own video. So this will be easier to find if you're just looking for your sign, but you may have to wait a little bit longer until your sign is posted. I'm going to start with Libra and then follow the zodiac in the order, so the last sign posted will be Virgo. Sorry, Virgos. So starting off here, let's just get a general idea of what is going on for Libras right now. Astrologically, this is a pretty intense time for you guys because you are a part of a T-square that is opposite to Mars retrograde, as everyone's been talking about, and also square to all of the planets in Capricorn, which again everyone has been talking about. So there's likely a lot of tension and kind of confusion in Libra's lives right now, especially if you do have a sun that is directly opposed to Mars retrograde or is directly squaring any of the planets in Capricorn right now. But let's dive in. Okay, Libra. All right, already Tower is coming out nice and hot, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so what I am seeing is that some of you are making some big changes right now. You're making some big changes, and some of this may be taking place physically already, where you're making some kind of physical change. Maybe you're moving somewhere, whether you wanted to or not, or maybe some of you have been let go from jobs, are leaving a job, or just really generally in your life changing the way that you're going about things for the better, hopefully. Because we have this Ten of Cups here, this shows me that a lot of it has to do with important cycles, maybe karmic cycles that have needed to be completed. This could have a lot to do with relationships for some of you, because Mars retrograde is in your 7th house of relationships. Some of you may be going through breakups right now. In fact, I would not be surprised if a lot of you are going through breakups right now. Let's see what else. Maybe get some clarity on this Tower. All right, lots of cards coming out for you. This main one here that just jumped out was the King of Pentacles, and it's coming out kind of sideways here, so I always look at both meanings for that. What I'm getting is that some of you might be coming into new opportunities for money, new opportunities for income, but you're kind of waiting on it right now. So it might not be present. If any of you are looking or anticipating or hoping that there is going to be some new job opportunity or income opportunity, this is a sign that that is going to come in, but I'm getting the sense that you do have to wait a little bit longer for those of you who that resonates with. Let me pull one card on that to clarify that King of Pentacles. Yes, so 7 of Wands reversed. So this is showing me that some of you just need to kind of wait until things cool down a bit. Like some things are just too hot right now. So you just kind of need to cool down a little bit. But something else that's coming out with this is some of you may be resisting this change that we see coming with the Tower. So if any of you have been getting an intuition or have just practically been thinking about making a change in your life, and you're resisting it, like you know you need to, you know it's going to happen, but you're just kind of avoiding it or neglecting it, that may be stopping you from a new opportunity or new income coming in. And what also came out with this was the 6 of Cups reversed. And so this is showing me that for any of you who are having trouble letting something go or making a change, it probably has to do with something almost kind of nostalgic that is either taking place in your life right now or is just being brought to your attention. You have all of these planets for Libra suns, in Libra risings, Libra, Mercury, Venus, Moon as well. All of these planets in Capricorn are in your 4th house of family, of the past, of ancestry. So looking at this 6 of Cups reversed here, some of you may have had something come to your awareness recently that you're emotionally processing, and this may be what's stopping you from making some changes right now, because maybe you just don't feel ready. Maybe you just don't feel emotionally ready yet. But we also have this card coming out next to the 6 of Cups, the World card. So this is a good sign that whatever you are processing right now, there is going to be some kind of completion or some kind of next step. There's going to be new things that are opening up to you to hopefully expand your perspective on the thing that you're trying to process. And of course, jumping back to what first came out in this deck was the Ten of Cups. And so the Ten of Cups here, having this be the first card in your spread here, this shows me that the real theme for a lot of you right now is completion, is kind of having things come full circle, having things come together that maybe you've been waiting on or sitting on for a long time. So I do see a lot of completion coming, but there is a need to kind of open up to what's next and not hold on so tightly to what has been, to what's already finished, to what's completed. And again, I do get the sense that a lot of you guys are going through breakups right now. And let me just get one more card to clarify that World. Okay. All right, yeah, well, speaking of breakups or relationships, the Lovers here just jumped out for you guys. And this is coming out next to the World card. And so this is a great like layout here to have at the end of this spread, as it shows me that one, some of you might have an opportunity to go somewhere, to move somewhere, to do something. I know obviously with the pandemic going on, I don't think a lot of you are going to be traveling all over, but there is some kind of opportunity here to move your energy or to change the way you're viewing something, to get a new perspective on something. And then the Lovers card again coming out here at the end, all of this has to do with your own inner alignment. And for those of you who are focused on romance or a relationship right now, if you are able to let go what no longer fits, to kind of like meet that Tower card, right? There's going to be something new coming in, something aligning. And I think it has a lot to do with the ability to process those emotions that you might be working through. Again, I get the sense that maybe like we have Mercury in Scorpio right now. Mercury in Scorpio is very revealing. It brings things out that maybe we weren't expecting. We've seen that already happening with politically, like Trump getting COVID and all of Trump's tax documents, all that fun fucking stuff going on politically. All of that has happened since Mercury went into Scorpio. So we see that stuff playing out in our personal lives too, or a lot of us will see that playing out. So especially, again, because you guys have a lot of aspects to your sun right now, most of you probably do, there is a need to be able to take new information in, process it so you can move forward. But a lot of you may be figuring out stuff. I get the sense that it has to do with maybe your family history or something that happened in your childhood that is being revealed to you right now. And obviously something like that can take you away from the present moment. But it's really important that you are being able to process those things and connect with that information, because it is leading you to a better alignment. Not only, again, romantically, as we see with the Lovers card, but this also has a lot to do with just self-alignment. Okay. All right, Libras, let me pull from my other deck here to see if there's any other messages coming through for you guys. I've touched a little bit on new opportunities, anything that's present in your life, as well as some romantic stuff, but let's see what else comes up here. Okay, communication is key with the new moon and Gemini card coming out. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, but I'm getting the sense that this has much more to do with being able to express your needs, express anything that is causing some kind of frustration, irritation, just pressure in your life. And this kind of fell out right by the Seven of Wands reversed and the Tower. And so again, kind of coming back to some of the things I was saying earlier, whatever roadblocks or intuitive changes or just, again, practical changes that you're making in your life right now, it is important to really communicate with the people who are involved in those things. Something I've been really holding on to recently is, or navigating my life with recently, is something from the book The Four Agreements that talks about not making assumptions. How when we make assumptions, we kind of self-sabotage ourselves and our relationships. And so I'm getting the sense that this card has a lot to do with that. Don't make assumptions about what someone else thinks. Ask them, talk to them, open up a conversation. And let me pull one more card here for anyone who is asking about romance. All you Libras love romance questions. So let me see anything else here with romance for you guys. Okay. Yes, this makes sense. So we have take time to breathe out. I think we could all use this card this year. Take time to exhale. But especially as it relates to what I was just talking about with the romance, and with some of you who may be going through endings right now, or just like shifts in a relationship. Take time to process, take time to just relax, to rest and restore without jumping into something new, without trying to attract someone or something new right away. Focus on that inner alignment first, is what I'm getting for you guys. Okay, Libras, I hope this reading brought you some clarity. For the next signs, again, I will be posting this in the zodiac order, starting with Libra. So I will be posting Scorpio next. Stay tuned.